position. Notice that the hand is lined up with the forearm. Notice it's not here, it's not here, but it lines up straight with the forearm, okay? Straight wrist. All right? This is the Chi Sau position. Chi Sau is palm up hand, okay? Now, from the Chi Sau, we're going to rotate the circle, okay? We're going to go half of the circle. Now we're in what we call a Bong Sau position. Bong Sau is wing arm. When you achieve the Bong Sau position, it's very important that you maintain greater than 90 degrees bend in the arm. Now that's without getting too straight. You want it bent quite a bit, but you want to maintain greater than 90 degrees. Why? Why do we want to maintain greater than 90 degrees?
Keep the elbow from folding.
Right, right. It's what we refer to as collapsing the elbow. If I go to less than 90 degrees, the position becomes weak. Elbow is slightly higher than the wrist. Okay? Elbow is also slightly higher than the shoulder. Okay? All right, now, notice that as I roll, I tend to point my fingers forward as if I were pointing them where my opponent was standing, or my partner. Not the roll of the left arm. All right? From the same position, this is called a Fuq Sau. Fuq Sau is the bent wrist, elbow in position. Okay? Now, all this arm is going to do is complete the other half of the circle. Okay? Notice once again, at the wrist, I'm completing that half circle. Okay? All right, now, if I'm doing this, that's an incomplete circle. If I'm doing this, that's wall climbing. Okay? So, let's complete that half of the circle. All right, now, notice the elbow stays in and down throughout the cycle. In and down. That's very important. Very important. Elbow stays in and down. Because if the elbow comes out, what happens? You open the low center. You create unnecessary openings on the line if that elbow comes out. Okay, now slow down, real slow. Okay, now I'm going to start making an error here, and I want you to tell me where that error is. Where is it?
False wrist contact.
Okay, see? This is the most common error made during Chi Sau. Why is this bad? Why is this position bad? It keeps me from being able to strike straight forward. Okay, the other one that we're going to do comes from the Chi Sau. The Chi Sau continues. Okay? See how I just continue the circle with the Chi? Pressing this arm over across this one. Okay, now, Pak Sau. Does everybody know the difference between Pak Sau and Gum Sau? Pak Sau is a slapping hand, Gum Sau is a pinning hand.
There is a difference.
A Pak Sau can become a Gum Sau, okay? It can start out as a Pak and end up a Gum, okay? But here, because of the positioning, you're better off to concentrate on just getting a Pak. Okay? All right, so you can either straight punch or side palm. Either way. Roll. When my Chi Sau hand comes to the bottom, I'm going to continue it around. I'm going to go deep with it this time. I'm not going to go shallow to the wrist. I'm going to go deep with it this time and strike into the tricep area with the Chi. Okay? Now, watch what I do after that. Okay? Very simple. Okay. Very simple. Okay? So, the Chi comes up into the tricep. Now see, this kind of turns his whole body, so it neutralizes this hand through body angulation. Okay? And then right off of that, into that elbow. Now I shoot that right into the ribs. Very painful. Now notice when I do it, this hand is here to check in case he tried to come back. See, rolling. From the bottom, in the Chi Sau position, I bring the Jiao Sau in. He comes up to defend, I jut, Chi Sau. Okay, so for the basic body trap, from the Fuq Sau, for the Guang Sau, around. Now remember, the idea is boom, simultaneous hit here to the back and the front. You kind of cave them in here. Or it can be here, or here. For that matter, you can go here with the elbow.